More greasy.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's a nasty high side actually there for Aaron Canet.
Yeah, that's coming out of Steckenval.
In this group, turns right, goes over the curbs and whacks into...
Not sure if it was McPhee or Masbu.
It was Masbu. It was Masbu. Doesn't
yeah.
look like he was carrying an awful lot of speed going into that chicane. And then, of course, he's been tagged onto there by...
Pretty comfortably.
One of the things I have noticed in the defence of Masbu is if you watch Masbu and McPhee coming into that final... and just tucks the front, unfortunately. First time we've seen anyone go down there.
Fortunately.
No, he's just lost the front end. Down at the hairpin, shakes his head, and rightly so, his airbag's gone off. I should just point out, Matt, that's probably, what, the 7th or 8th left-hand turn, and another one down.
He looked a bit offline to me, Antonelli, but Bash and Struben, he'll just lose the...
Oh, wow. How?
He got
That's
tagged
his
by his
teammate. He did well to stay on that. Fair play. Oh, he's Tom.
Than one in the lightweight class. Here we go. There's a replay. A bit like the Edgar Pons crash, wasn't it? Moto 2 yesterday. Seems perfect.
Let's see what happens. In he goes. Just tucks the front. Cool conditions here. Might have been slightly offline. Ever so easy to do.
Coming under attack from Bassini. Rodrigo just lost the rear. Poor old Quattararo. He had absolutely nowhere to go. Nothing that he could do about that at all. Just a fraction too early. There we go. The rear just steps out, and Bastianini as well.
The background, look at the top of your picture. Wow! It was Jakob Kornfeld he got caught up with, and Tatsuki Suzuki also. Winner is now up to second. In the background there, Antonelli goes through. Canet's gone down, and he's wiped out one front.
Here we go.
Wow, that was a massive crash.
The bike jumped to his head.
The Canet's just going way too hot into the chicane, way too hot, and unfortunately goes alongside Bastianini, slams on the brakes.
Yeah, he's on the curb on the inside. Budiger was on the line, doing Bastianini was on the curb.
There was a bit of a gap there, but unfortunately he didn't back out of it earlier. He's now on the curbs. Should have backed out of that.
Yeah,
but there we go.
The gravel out of the belly pan. There you go.
Yeah, front end washout there.
Classic Ash and crash.
And core front end chattering away there. Chattering away, went in slide.
You can have a look at the crash now.
Oh, he's just tucked the front end. Turn 3 and 4, of course, lead into each other.
They do, and that's exactly what happened.
Marquez had a crash in turn number 15. He was a little bit further out, but his bike was completely written off, straight to skip job. Slightly the chicane.
Oh, dearie me, that's awful. Terrible crash there for Edgar Pons. Loses control of the motorcycle mid-corner and slide to Remy Gardner, number 87. He tips right here. He's going, oh, just that was a nasty little high side there for Remy Gardner. Luckily for him.
Have his siren. He's also retired from the race. They're really analysing his rear tyre. Seems to be some kind of issue.
He tips it in, and look at that. Tyre's just completely gone. He can't hold the line. That's a quick crash, Matt.
Towards the end of the race, this is at turn 5.
Oh.
Well, I'm afraid to say, Julian Simons made
our life a little easy with the torque delivery, just to work on a wheelie.
Carbon copy crash,
absolutely, front end just washing away. Ooh, he did go a fair old back.
Now, yeah, you can see we're still on the front brake there, just trailing the brake, and down he goes.
Second part, look at the corner. Whoa. That is a big crash for Jorge Lorenzo.
Yeah. Now, yeah, the front end just washing away from him. Well,
it is.
It is, yeah.
Exactly the same.
If you superimpose Lorenzo there over Polispargo, I bet the arms a bit as Marquez.
Whoa! Wow! I don't know if I'd be rolling my arms. I'd be. There he is.
He's basically just locked the front. He's locked the front tyre in the brake on the brake.
Nah. Crashed here last year in the race. It was his first MotoGP race crash using Lavady.
I'm sure that's a classic Assen final chicane crash, losing the front end on the way in, trailing the brake. This is where he's going to have his visor flip. 200ths of a second. There's Johnny Hernandez. Now that is a very, very...
Here we go.
Yeah, front end just washing away. Just pushing a fraction too hard. Maybe his teammate Bautista Bradle losing the front there in turn number 4. And Alvaro Bautista,
But then this happened. And he was saying that exactly the same time as Dylan was telling that. That's Dan. There's nobody that's going to give them any problems.
I think that's turn. I mean, that
wasn't him. Here he is, the right-hander at Stekenval. Whoa, front, even waiting to have a look at the ball. He's on the scooter himself. He's not waiting. Brilliant.
Just lost it as he flicked it left.
Few minutes, and if he is okay, then he should be able to go out at least for a quick shakedown on the other bike.
Oh, another faller. Tito Rabat goes down once again, slides across the tarmac. The form. In 4th place.
Oh, you know he's gone down. He was in 5th place, loses the rear. Such an easy mistake to make in these really tricky conditions. You know, so Anne Rossi sweeps straight back through. Crutchlow got a good start. Cal Crutchlow in a 4th. It's Aleix Espargaro going into the landscape.
Through the DeBolt corner, down towards the bottom end of the circuit. Pedrosa's gone.
Danny Pedrosa is the... So here we go. Oh, the front end just washing out from underneath Andrea Dovizioso. Absolutely no here in Holland today. Turn 10 for Rossi.
Van der Ven lost the front end.
Yeah, off throttle, just trailing the brake. Front end washes away. Absolutely no...
He's already crashed.
Yeah, but I can see that Bradley Smith could certainly pick up some points. There's a